I've got a problem, ladies and gentlemen. It's a problem. I'm telling you, it's a real issue with my truck, Advanced Trucking. Yeah. Well, I was expecting my Cascadia to get like 9 miles a gallon. It's a 2019. She's super aerodynamic and she's super great. And it's automatic and everything, but she don't get no 9 miles a gallon. Oh, it's more like 7.5 when I'm empty and stuff. But you know what? It's way better than what I was getting with Dee Dee. But that with your fuel, that's your biggest expense, really, as a lease guy. So you want to conserve fuel where you can. That's one reason why I wanted to take this here automatic, give her a shot, and see what we could do with it. And I believe I can get her on up around 8 miles a gallon loaded if I stay out of the hills and the cities, So this summer, when some of those long northern routes kick up, I'll be headed out through there. But anyway, I wanted to go into talking about the fuel discount. See, first time I was over here, I had my own truck, and I leased on to them. And then I got my own trailer, and that was using the Nastic then, They're out of Nashville. It's a great little fuel discount. Trust me, they got an app, the whole 9 yards. And I liked the Nastic so much, I used it with my authority as well. And they never messed up a billing. I never had problems with my card. None of that. Everything was always on point when I used Nastic. And I've heard a lot of other drivers and companies used some of these other discounts and discount systems, and they can't stand them. Every week it's a problem. You've got to call in. And look, as a trucking company, as a trucker, you've got enough paperwork and things to go through as it is. To take time out of your busy day, out of your crazy schedule, to call and talk about your fueling and why your discount's not right, or why you got overcharged, or whatever the issue may be, is just not good business. And if I ever have to go in to authority again, that will be with Nastic, as long as they're open and providing discounts. And they are still using the Nastic over here, and I can notice the difference. The discount is there. They treat us right. And a company the size of Advance that has had the opportunity to use these other things, and they're still with Nastic, that should be evidence enough to my trucking friends out there. Those of you that want your own authority, those of you that have a company and are looking for the best thing, Nastic, in my opinion, and a few others, is the way to go. And that being said, you aren't only going to save money, but you're going to save time and stress. And you don't even have to go to Love's or Pilot. You can go to TA Petro. They got a bunch of other things going on too. A bunch of other places that you can use that card. But your best comes from TA and Petro. And I was a little bit worried back when BP bought out the TA and Petro system. I thought for sure we was going to start having issues. And the only thing that I've noticed that has changed is that there's a new TA being built by my house. I've noticed a couple more of them opening up. And I've also noticed that Mudflap is being used at some of the TAs now. I don't know if that's a BP thing, trying to get more business or what, but they are using Mudflap. Or at least it was over the last couple of weeks, because I've talked to some of the people in the fuel islands. But anyway, I just wanted to discuss the fuel issue. I love the truck. it's really growing on me to be an automatic. There are a couple of things about the automatic operating system that I don't enjoy. We'll make another video about that down the road. But as far as advanced trucking and the fuel discount and running with them, as far as fueling goes, this is the fueling video regarding advanced trucking, and I'm telling you, it's okay. It's working out. We get the discount. We know what the discount, everything works out right. And like I say, I enjoy the TA and Petro better than the Pilots and the Loves. Man, I don't even look at the Loves anymore, because every time you look at a Loves, that thing is packed. You can't get into the fuel islands. You can't get into a parking spot unless you're going there for like 9 in the morning to 3 in the evening. And the Northeast, you can't even get on them at 3 in the evening, you know. If they've got under 100 spots, don't even bother. But that's good for them. Bad for us. It's good for them, you know, that they can have that kind of business. But the TA and Petros, they've got usually a decent ratio between paid parking and free parking. So if you get there a little later, you can pay for a spot. And I enjoy that. I like that. You know, they could do better on some of their roller grill stuff. They could do better in some areas. But as far as TA and Petro, they got my backing. They got my backing. Nastic definitely has my backing. And advanced trucking, y'all gonna get tired of hearing it. I like them. I recommend them to anybody. God bless. Catch you on the next ride.